What's good, everyone? This is Dr. Nee, the Doc Outside the Box. Thank you so much for tuning in to another 5-Minute Friday. Before we get into that, I just want to let you know that I have not been showing everybody who's been leaving me reviews on Apple Podcasts love. You know, like I always tell you all, if you're listening to a podcast, if you really like it, or if there's something that bothers you about it, the lifeblood of any podcast is leaving a review on Apple Podcasts. Stitcher Radio also has an ability to leave reviews, but so far I haven't gotten any reviews on there yet. So for all of you Android fans out there, or just for anybody who uses Stitcher Radio, I read those too if you would put them up there. So if you prefer to put that up there, or for those who don't have an iPhone or prefer to use something other than Apple Podcasts, go ahead and leave me a review there. So first, this one is a not so good review. This was sent back in September of 2018, and this one is from Dr. Hero 13 with the title of Disappointed, and I only got 2 stars for this one. And it says disappointed on the political bias, and I think this is related to the set of interviews that I did on doctors who are running for Congress, and both of them on the left side were Democratic candidates. But just for the record, I just want to let you all know that I did reach out to candidates on the other side and did not hear anything back. Make what you want out of it, but I'll try to do a better job of trying to be able to get people from both sides of the aisle. But nonetheless, Dr. Hero 13, thank you so much for leaving me a review. It's really important that you do that. The next one is from @IndieDocs, and it says by Concerned Girl MD. This one was left December 13, 2018, and it says, I feel like I need a moment to sit and mentally unpack all the amazing concepts inside this podcast episode. Definitely one of my favorite ever. Not only relatable, but it actually felt like one of those pivotal, influential moments as I was taking it in. And yet it still managed to be fun. Amazing. Well, @IndieDocs, thank you so much for leaving that review. I'm not sure which episode you're talking about, but I get the point. Thank you so much. So once again, everyone, I just want to say thank you again for taking the time out to not only just listen to the podcast, not only just subscribe to the podcast, but also go and leaving a message, leaving a review on Apple Podcasts. I so appreciate it. Now, on this episode, you are going to hear from a familiar voice. You're going to be hearing from Dr. Drai Birch, also known as Dr. Drai. And he's been a frequent follower or frequent guest on this show. And he's going to be talking in a very short, sweet, and very poignant manner on how he's been able to get past fear. And I think you guys are definitely going to like this one. Go ahead and make sure you share this episode with someone else who you think could benefit from this. And without further ado, I present 5-Minute Fridays with Dr. Drai Birch. So Dr. Drai, how do you handle fear? Or how do you handle basically not being able to move forward? Is there anything that holds you back?
No, really, I have no fear. No fear. So this is how I've been able to have no fear in my business, right? Building a 7-figure brand. What is it really about? It's really about no fear when it comes to business. So it's all about knowing why you're here on this earth. So if you don't take action to save them with your products and services and your genius, your gifts, your passions, what God has given you, they can die. It's just like in medicine, right? You have a gift of your hands, you have a gift of your mind. You can save a patient. If you don't use those gifts, they can die. Same thing in business. Every physician has a gift. Every physician has a passion. Every physician has a purpose. Every physician has a reason why they are here on this earth. It's not just to heal with our minds and our hands. It could be something else. So once you tap into that genius, and really be able to serve beyond the exam room, serving many, that's when you have impact. That's when you have significance in this world. That's when you create that legacy. So there's no fear there, as long as you're in alignment with what God wants you to do.
Hey guys, if you really enjoyed this episode, there's plenty more coming. Make sure you hit your subscribe button on your favorite podcast app. And also at the same time, leave me some feedback. Let me know what you think about this clip, this segment. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.